Hi guys, so I'm gonna do a double upload. I'm gonna read All Star Comics number 7, part 3. So because I decided I'm gonna change the way I'm gonna read the Justice Society comics, so I'm gonna make them like I did the very first video. I'm gonna make them into one like big long video, but they're gonna take a lot longer to make. But I'm still gonna upload every day. I'm just gonna read other comics every day, but while I'm doing that, um, I'm gonna read the Justice Society videos like every day, and or whenever I want, whenever I feel like reading them, and then eventually I'll just assemble the parts into one like big video. Because I know the other parts, it's kind of difficult, I guess. Um, it's a lot easier just read just one video, just to watch one video. It'd be easier for you guys just to watch like one big video. So that's what I'm gonna do with Justice Society. Um, once, but on an urgent mission to Mexico for his boss, Rex Tyler, really the Hour Man, bemoans his fate. So I'm gonna try to do like a Macho Man voice for Hour Man. So gosh, delivering an important chemical to the Wonders expedition in Modernity, Mexico. Isn't my idea raising $100,000 for helpless orphans. I have to hurry right back. Fate, however, has a way of shaping our destinies, and the big bird wings through the skies we find. Gosh, nobody'll know it was you was Killer Blaine. Shut up. It's bad enough I'm violating my parole by leaving the country without you blabbing all over the place. Don't excite yourself. After all, um, I don't know if that's his. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's the goon talking or if it's him talk. Okay, so don't excite yourself. After all, we'll get the money you hid in Moderni. That time you fled the country. It's worth the risk. Food. No thanks. I couldn't eat a thing. I'll stretch my legs. But as Rex Tyler gets up, the plane lurches and. Why don't you? Look where you're going, lug. I oughta. That's enough. Um, that's enough, Tony. You must pardon my too belligerent friend, sir. It's all right. My fault. Thanks. He called me a lug. Talks like a gangster. Oh well. Guess it's my imagination working overtime. But Rex Tyler does not realize how close he is to the truth as the plane alights on schedule in Modernity. There's a taxi. I hope it can take me to the Wonders expedition. Those are the people again. As Rex Tyler watches, he doesn't know that other and more hostile eyes also follow the progress of Killer Blaine. That is Killer Blaine. I recognize him from the picture. The general will be happy to know that his tip was right. What is this? Taxi. Taxi. It seems to be the only cab. Guess we'll have to share it. Where are you going? The Wonders expedition. Never heard of it. Well, we'll drop you off. I've a little house a few miles out of town. Later. Thanks, this is the place. Hey, what's going on out there? Take it easy, boss. As the car leaves. Funny. He seemed to resent this work going on. I wonder, who's this? I'm Arthur Wonders. You brought the stuff, I see. We need it if we recover the Aztec treasure. Aztec treasure? Yes. Since I retired from business, I've been seeking art treasures. Many years ago, the Aztecs reportedly buried valuables here. But I forget. Perhaps you're tired? I sure am. After Wonders leaves, the Hour Man decides to swing into action. I can't help feeling those fellows are up to something. The Hour Man is going to pay them a visit. And so in a few brief moments, a lithe figure speeds towards the house, unaware that someone else has the same idea. It is Killer Blaine! He has come back! I knew he had buried the money someplace. Get the men together. We'll take him prisoner. Meanwhile, in the house the Hour Man sees. I've got to stop that expedition. They're camping right where we buried the dough. Suppose they dig it up? We can scare them off easy. They'll think it's just ordinary bandits. The stranger, who is he? Outside, Hour Man ponders a plan of action, little knowing that his presence is being discovered. Who knows? Come, we take him to the general. Well, action at last. Lights out, pal. Snap, and Killer Blaine rushes out after hearing the noise. The Hour Man, how did he get here? Before the surprised Hour Man can turn. Ooh, tie him up, Tony. We've got to stop that Wonders expedition. Okay, but I thought this Hour Man guy was only operating only in big cities. Would the mob be here glad to hear of this? Tied and gagged, the Hour Man recovers consciousness, only to discover a new menace has presented itself. Well, what has happened to me? I gotta get out of here. Who's this coming? Caramba! What's this, a masquerade? Pedro? The gringos, they've gone to the expedition. That man is a spy. So Killer Blaine has gone to get his money. We take care of him. You take care of this fellow. We blow the expedition off the map. Now, my friend, for what you did to Pedro, I silence you for good. Maybe. As the bandit lunges, the Hour Man swings up his tied wrists, spoiling the murderer's aim, and... Caramba, I flee him! Now, right. And now I'll attend to the rest. Meanwhile, in the camp, Killer Blaine has routed Wonders from bed. But what? Tony, this is the place. Start digging underneath the cot. But, the general! Panic-stricken, Killer Blaine fires and tries to make an escape. Bang, bang! They're shooting. I hope Wonders is all right. Oof! Look out, he has a grenade! Swiftly, the Hour Man leaps his general. The general hurls the grenade. I'd rather get rid of it myself. Boom! Panic-stricken, the general's bandits desert. That man is not human! He has captured the general. We go! Now for the rest of them. Sorry about that. But the roar of the explosion has brought out the laborers of the Wonder Expedition. I think the Mexican authorities will be glad to see you both. You said it, mister. This general's a bandit. Hey, look at Mr. Wonders. The hidden treasure of the Aztecs, and you found it. Gosh, I'd never have discovered it here. Half of it is yours. What? You'll settle for a check of $100,000? That's right. Give it to the young American who came here tonight. I'll get it later. So long. Okay, but where are you going? For the Mexican police to take the prisoners. And to get back into the tent before you discover Rex Tyler is the Hour Man. Those orphans need that $100,000. A little later. Get up, I got something for you. Huh? What? You slept through all the excitement? I don't know what's going on, but the Hour Man said you're to take this money back to America. He'll get it there. Do you know him? No, heavens, I hope he doesn't frighten me. $100,000 worth. So, the Hour Man appears in every issue of Adventure Comics. So maybe, I should have probably did maybe Hour Man's voice, a different voice from Rex Tyler's. Like I do with Spectre, I do with Spectre's voice. I make, what's Jim Corrigan's voice different from that of the Spectre's. Maybe I should have did like, the Rex Tyler's voice different. But $300,000, wow! I bet they make that much money in the bank alright. They might float a loan for me if I asked them politely. No harm trying it. You loan you that much money? Who are you? What's the idea of coming in wasting my time? Don't get sore. I just thought maybe if the bank didn't have any special use for a few $100,000,
Listen, folks, this is a stick-up.
You can't do this. I'm a member of the Justice Society. Now stop this. Don't kid me, Mac. You're a member of their gang, a spotter. But the bank isn't caught napping. Armed guards thrust out submachine guns.
Shoot over their heads. If they don't stop running, shoot to kill.
Holy gee. They got the whole army hiding out.
Holy gee, they got the whole army hiding out in here. Scream out, hot fist.
Get this man too. He's a member of their society.
What, me?
I said no such thing.
You certainly did.
I heard you say you belong to the Rustler Society.
Say your prayers, you desperado. I'm gonna shoot to kill.
Help! Get out of my way! Those men are shooting at me! Taxi! Taxi!
Hey, get away from us! You're attracting bullets!
Poor Johnny, not knowing that the word "say you" will bring his Badesian thunderbolt to obey his wishes. He is mighty helpless. Drive me anywhere, cabby, just as long as you stay away from here.
Gee, what a break! A taxi! All set for us. Jump for it. Jump for it. Easy does it, brother. Don't yip and you don't get hurt. By the way, what's your racket?
Racket? I'm not making any noise. Oh, I know what you mean.
I'm in the protection racket. I'll protect you for $300,000. Protect me from what? For some crooks?
Yes, of course. I'll protect you from all sorts of crooks and bad men.
You don't know we pay our dues regular in the association, hot fist.
I got a notion to blow you into
teeny-weeny holes. I'm kind natured, though. Scram, out of here, get going.
But I'll be hurt. The pavement's very hard in this part of town.
I said to scram. And I said this street was hard. Ow! It is hard.
Say, you birds can't get away with this. Huh. If my thunderbolt would only come around and kill me, golly. Uh-oh, there goes the famous hex words. Say you, say you. Watch for Johnny's thunderbolt. Oh, it's about time you showed up. Well, you could have called sooner if you needed me. What's your problem, chum? I got to raise $300,000. How'll I do it? Why not sell peanuts or something? Many great men have made a fortune from peanuts. Let's take this sack, thank you, and I want a stand to sell them at.
Help yourself to the bunch of stands in the corner. I'll take out for them.
And so we find magnate Johnny Thunder doing business in the old shell game.
Peanuts, peanuts, get your hot peanuts here, made from strictly fresh peas.
It's funny how many people walk past this corner and not even look at me, let alone buy my peanuts. At this rate, I'll be losing money instead of earning it. That Thunderbolt of mine isn't a financial genius. I never take his advice again. Say, looks like it's gonna rain. That gives me an idea. Crunch, crunch. Give me 100 umbrellas quick. Hurry up, it's gonna rain. What do you think you are, a centipede? All right, I'll give them to you.
Umbrellas here. Don't let the rain spoil your clothes. Get your nice fresh umbrellas.
Golly, everyone has an umbrella. Say, what's this anyhow, a conspiracy?
Last week was National Umbrella Week. Everybody around here had bought 2 umbrellas. One to take home, one to leave at the office.
And so for several hours,
peanuts, umbrellas, umbrellas, pre-bellas.
Oh, what's the use? But it doesn't rain forever, and the next day, the sun shines brightly as Johnny hops out of bed. Boy, what a day. Last night I was politely discouraged, but I'll show the world yet. Taxi, taxi! I'm going to work. Give me a hand with these goods, will you? Boy, what a day. It's getting plenty hot. Ice cream had to sell today. So Johnny buys ice cream. Just put those tins down here. Thanks a lot. Get your ice cream cones here, folks. Only a nickel. 1/20th of a dollar. Only it's snowing. Cold people don't eat ice cream cones in cold weather. What do I do? They want something hot. Hot coffee, ice cream. If it stops snowing, umbrellas. If it rains, peanuts.
In between.
Got any cigars? No, but I could get you some. No thanks, I'll get 'em myself. My first customer, and he wants cigars. Well, here's another customer. What can I do for you? I sell hot coffee, cold ice cream, peanuts, umbrellas. I see you do. You got them spreading out so much you're obstructing traffic. Come on, let me see your license to sell all this stuff. But Johnny hasn't got a license. This'll cost you plenty not having a license. About $25, I guess. Oh, I've only got $15. I spent all the rest. Uh-oh. Say, you'd never think a guy could have so much tough luck, would you? There go those magic words, say you again. We move cross town and meet Hot Fist Gilhooly again in his private headquarters.
I can't get over the nerve of that guy trying to sell me protection.
Nah, neither can I.
Hey, who's that?
Well, look who's here, the Sandman and the Atom. Or is it?
Sandman, the Atom. What you want? We ain't done nothing. That is not lately anyhow.
We want some dough, fork it over. See?
We ain't got no dough.
Me neither. I haven't got none, see? Neither, see? Then get some. If you don't, we'll get the Justice Society after you.
The heat is on us. If we can't go out and swipe any dough now, we'll get caught.
It's that or have those Justice Society guys on our heads. And I sure don't want that.
You know what? I got an idea. That guy who offered us protection. I just remembered. He's Johnny Thunder. He's a member of the Justice Society. Maybe he can help us. Then what are we waiting for? Let's find him. And so, hey, ain't you Johnny Thunder?
Yes, sure, Oh, it's you. I'm in for more trouble, I see.
I tell you, it was the Sandman and the Atom.
They wouldn't do anything like that. It must have been somebody else. I don't believe it. But I'll help you for money. Mind you now, I don't usually take money for helping people. But this is for charity. You sure they'll come back?
Sure, I'm sure. Listen, here they come now.
I wish I could see your faces. I'd know whether you were the Sandman and the Atom.
Quiet, you hot fist. Where's that dough?
It still isn't an hour since Johnny said say you. Say you, remember?
You heard what Johnny said. Take off those masks.
Oh, ouch.
See? They aren't who they seem to be. It's all right now. I gave you that protection.
Sure, it's all right. We ain't the Sandman or the Atom. But you won't live to tell it.
None of ya.
Easy. Why don't you two fellas give Johnny your guns? You may hurt each other.
Good idea. Here's mine. I don't know how you got our guns back. But we want them back and fast too.
No, you'd only use it to shoot Hot Fist and his friend. Why don't you go out and jump out the window? Go on.
Guess that was some good job of protecting us, Joey.
You said it, Hot Fist. There goes two big worries right out the window. You earned your money, Johnny Thunder.
I'm gonna be mighty generous.
Boy, I earned my money at last. $10? Is that all? Sure, in these hard times, that's a fortune. Don't spend it all in one place.
Thanks a lot, Johnny. Be seeing you one of these days.
Johnny doesn't know, but his 1 hour is up. The Thunderbolt won't come again until he says say you once more. I wish I had that roll of bills. Thunderbolt, do you hear me?
He's trying to rob me, Joey. Let's give him the bounce.
Goodbye, and don't bother coming back. Thunderbolt, where are you? Ouch. Well, I got the 10 spot anyhow. That leaves only 29, or 299, 9,000, or not 900. Okay, 299,990 to go. I don't like the looks of you. I don't think you'll stay in town until the return date of that ticket. Better come along with me. Oh, hello, officer.
$25, fine or 10 days in jail. Yes, sir.
Right here, Your Honor. Lucky Hotfist gave me that $10 or I couldn't pay this fine. Not only do I not get the $300,000, but I spent all my money and I can't even take a trolley to get to the Justice Society meeting. I guess I gotta walk. Gosh, how do I face him? And from all points of the compass, the members of the Justice Society start arriving at the Society's headquarters. I never had such a tough assignment, but once I got started, it was all right. Yes, I know. I had a few bad hours too. The Sandman and the Atom arrive. The next time someone wants to raise money, I hope they tell us how to get it. I agree. If it hadn't been for a lucky break, I wouldn't have my share. Hello, fellows. Any luck? You bet. We got our shares. That leaves only 2 that are unaccounted for. How about you, Green Lantern? Did you? I got my 100,000. If that's what you mean, yes. The missing member. It's Johnny Thunder. Just moseying along, hoping the meeting will go on without him. Cleaned out. I not only haven't got the 300,000, but I lost all my own money trying to get it. The chairman calls the meeting to order. All right, you men have done your jobs well. Place your contributions on the table, and we'll see how near we've come to our goal. Here's mine. I'll just creep in quietly. Maybe they won't see me. Johnny crawls under the chairman's table. Betcha they forgot all about me. But Johnny is wrong again. We have $700,000. Now where is Johnny Thunder? He promised to bring in 300,000. That's what he thinks. Oh, that green light! Yo, what is it? Hey, fellers, help! Where's your share, Johnny Thunder?
Who, me? You my share? I don't know what you mean.
I'm broke. I not only didn't get my share, but I even lost all my own money. I earned $10, then I had to pay a fine with it. I guess I'm a failure, fellows. The members tease Johnny, for he is a popular member, even though his powers did not equal theirs. Well, I mean, if he says the word, he can do anything. If he says "say you," he's very powerful. I mean, his spirits. He's probably like the 3rd or 4th most powerful. He's more powerful than Sandman and the Atom, at least the Atom right now. And you call yourself a man, a member of the Justice Society. What about your Thunderbolt? What kind of piker is he that he can't help you raise the money? Say you can't say that about my Thunderbolt. He's not a piker. He isn't much help on financial matters. But if he could help me, he would, I bet you, see? Uh-oh, those magic words. Say you again. Anything can happen now. I can't ask you fellows to help me out. It was bad enough that you had to last time. But gee whiz, if only our honorary members, Superman, Batman, and the Flash, would come in, each with $100,000, that would make the million we need. Suddenly, the Thunderbolt strikes and... All you had to do was say the word, and here we are. We couldn't let you down, Johnny.
What?
And of course we had to uphold the reputation of the Justice Society of America.
That's right, and when a cause is as worthy as this one, well, here, we've each raised $100,000. So wham. How did you raise all that money so quick? Well, as soon as your Thunderbolt told me of your troubles, I went right to work. And that's all there was.
And Robin and I got busy right away, too. Here's our share.
Gee. And here's mine. Don't look so surprised, Johnny. Someday, when you're a big boy, we'll tell you how we did it so fast right now. Just keep 'em flying. Sorry, I didn't know how you did it. But it's all here. We got it. We got the $1 million for those poor kids.
Mr. Chairman, I move we give a vote of thanks to our 3 honorary members for their assistance in this worthy cause. I second that motion.
I third it.
Right, hey.
Motion unanimously accepted, and a vote of thanks is hereby given to Superman, Batman, and the Flash. This money we raised will be turned over to the organizations now collecting funds for this purpose. I hope all our readers will respond the same way to appeals to help these refugee children in the war-torn democracies throughout the world. And the Justice Society of America hereby elects Green Lantern as the 4th honorary member. So this was the main problem with the Justice Society. They always changed their membership all the time. Like, they never had any consistent membership, and there was always too many members. Like the Fantastic Four, like, they never really had that problem. They always just had 4 members. Now, Justice League kind of had that, but I mean, like, they had less. The Justice League and Avengers, even they had like less members than the Justice Society did. Like, the Justice Society, it had way too many members, and every issue, like, the members would change, and a lot of the time they'd always fight separately instead of fighting together. And so a lot of those were being proved in the Justice League. So the Justice Society was like a prototype version of the Justice League. A lot of the Justice Society's problems that they had in the comics, writing them, would be fixed later in the Justice League comics, because there would be less members in the Justice League, and their membership would always be consistent. There was none of this honorary member stuff. But it said honorary membership to be for life, and does hereby elect Dr. Midnight as the new active member in his place, and a leave of absence is granted to Hourman, whose active duties will be taken up by Starman. Now, the Justice League also had stuff like they had members, like they had Green Arrow and the Atom and Hawkman and that joined, but it was always like very limited membership, like, and their personality, well, they're like, they'd always team up with each other, and that they wouldn't like fight separately, and then at the very end they'd meet. Like, they'd always fight together, and that. So the Justice Society comics were kind of rough. They were rough to read. They were rough and plot wise, in the early comics. And so that's the members. So Hawkman, Johnny Thunder, the Sandman, Dr. Fate, the Atom, Dr. Midnight, the Spectre, the Starman, honorary members, Superman, Batman, the Flash, Green Lantern. So yeah, the Justice League would improve upon the Justice Society by getting rid of the honorary member stuff. Well, with the exception of Snapper Carr was the only Justice League member that wasn't, well, honorary Justice League member, but he was always an honorary member. They didn't like exchange him and re-exchange him, and that like they do here. If you guys are understanding what I'm saying anyway about it, but under the leadership of Hawkman, who is now chairman since the Green Lantern has become the 4th honorary member like Superman, Batman, and the Flash, the Justice Society has resolved to carry on its good work, but suddenly it comes face to face with a new weird evil that threatens the very foundation of justice. Never before has the Justice Society been faced with such a perplexing problem, until the advent of Dr. Midnight and his mascot Hooty, a wise old owl. Be sure to get next issue with Starman and Dr. Midnight next issue. So I think what the Justice Society should have done, it should have been Superman, Batman, the Flash, Green Lantern. It should have been, I think, 5 members. It should have been Superman, Batman, Flash, Green Lantern, and maybe the Spectre, because I think he was the most popular out of all of them. So it should have been those 5. And like there'd be guest appearances every now and then, from like Dr. Fate and Hawkman and all of them. There would have been guest appearances. But I think look how many are on this page. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 members. So it's too many members. And it's too many rotating members every issue. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.